UFO, or unidentified flying object, is by definition any apparent object in the sky that is not identifiable as a known object or phenomenon. However, the term is widely used in popular culture to refer to more specifically observations of craft of extraterrestrial origin. Most UFOs are later identified as conventional objects or phenomena, such as aircraft, weather balloon, clouds, or lights. Most of them are identified, but some of them are not, either because of lack of evidence or because no conventional explanation can be found, despite extensive study. The term UFO was originally created in 1953 by the United States Air Force to serve as a catch-all for reports of such objects. In the initial definition, the Air Force stated that UFO was any airborne object by which performance, aerodynamic characteristics, or unusual features does not conform to any presently known aircraft type or missile, or which cannot be positively identified as a familiar object. Accordingly, the term was initially restricted to that fraction of cases which remained unidentified after investigation, as the U.S. Air Force was interested in the potential national security reasons and/or technical aspects of the craft. During the 40s and through the 50s, UFOs were often referred to as popularly flying saucers or flying discs. The term UFO became more widespread during the 50s. At first, the technical literature, but later in popular use. UFOs garnered considerable interest during the Cold War era because many people thought they were missiles or other things that contributed to the Soviets. Nevertheless, various studies have concluded that phenomenons like that does not represent a threat to national security, nor does it contain anything worthy of a scientific pursuit. The acronym UFO was coined by Captain Edward J. Rolpett, who headed Project Blue Book, the U.S. Air Force's official investigation of UFOs. He wrote, "Obviously, the term flying saucer is misleading when applied to objects of conceivable shape and performance. For this reason, the military prefers the more general, if less colorful name, unidentified flying objects, UFO for short." The phrase flying saucer gained widespread attention after the summer of 1947. On June 24th, a civilian pilot named Kenneth Arnold reported seeing 9 objects flying in formation near Mount Rainier. Arnold timed the sighting and estimated the speeds of the disk to be over 1,200 miles an hour. At the time, he claimed he described the objects flying in a saucer-like fashion, leading to newspaper accounts calling them flying saucers. Studies have established that the majority of UFO observations are misidentified conventional objects or natural phenomena, most commonly aircraft balloons, clouds, cumulonimbus clouds, or astronomical objects such as meteors or bright planets, with small percentage even being hoaxes. Between 5 and 20% of the reported sightings are not explained, however, and therefore can be classified as unidentified in the strictest sense. While many people believe they are from extraterrestrial and suggest that these unexplained reports are of alien spacecraft, the hypothesis cannot be concluded that these reports are simply another phenomenon that cannot be identified.